sentence you up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. When is the last time you've used any type of substance?
I haven't used any type of substance. No.
In your lifetime?
Well, no, it's been quite a while.
So my question is, when is the last time?
Probably about a year and a half ago.
And what drugs were you using a year and a half ago?
Marijuana.
That's all.
Yes.
Okay.
This smug Karen is in court facing a meth charge that could land her anywhere from 5 to 99 years behind bars. And somehow she's acting like it's a parking ticket. We're talking serious felony territory here, and instead of showing even a shred of humility, she's got this blank stare like the judge's words are background noise. In Texas, a first-degree felony for meth can literally mean life in prison. And this woman's playing it like a minor inconvenience here. I mean, just the way she responds and the fact that she has a Louis Vuitton purse, it just doesn't feel surreal here. It's almost like she's daring the court to make an example out of her. Do you guys think somebody this checked out deserves another chance? Or is she already past the point of no return? Let me know in the comments, and let's dive in here and watch this smug Karen deal with Judge Board.
Court is calling 2023 CR 2172 State of Texas versus Satare Portillo. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Robert Porter.
All right, so we're here for sentencing. We've been waiting for the results of a UA, and that result hasn't come in yet. Probation, do you have any idea when that will be ready?
That was done in off-site, so if I would have thought that we would have completed by now, the results didn't go on the day. It wasn't submitted on the day that the court required, so it took a little while to get her in. So right now we're just waiting. It was submitted on the 21st. So I thought it would be in by yesterday, today, but it still says sympathy.
All right. Ms. Portillo, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand. How many children do you have?
2.
What are their ages?
6 and 14.
Are you employed?
I am.
What do you do?
Managed properties, apartments.
Okay. How long have you been doing that?
8 years.
And does anyone live with you other than your children, or do your children live with you?
Yes, they do.
All right. Anyone else stay with you?
My aunt as well.
When is the last time you've used any type of substance?
I haven't used any type of substance. No.
In your lifetime?
Well, no, it's been quite a while.
So my question is, when is the last time?
Probably about a year and a half ago.
And what drugs were you using a year and a half ago?
Marijuana.
That's all.
Yes.
Okay. This is what I'm going to want. Probation. You need a pen? All right. It's going to be 8 years deferred adjudication, $2,000 fine, probated. I'm going to want her on the patch until further notice. All right. So 8 years, sorry about that. 8 years deferred adjudication, $2,000 fine, probated, a patch until further notice. I'm going to want a TAP evaluation done and follow all TAP recommendations. And counsel, if TAP recommends inpatient treatment, you'll need to come back to court.
Yes, sir.
There's to be 200 hours community service restitution. She's to complete parenting classes, and those hours will be waived once parenting classes are completed. And probation, you can decide which parenting classes you all think would be appropriate for her. Proof of employment. Y'all need to whisper proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. I'm going to want field visits one time every 3 months. Random. Who is Michael Portillo? That's your juvenile child, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is Maria Avalos?
My ex-mother-in-law.
There's to be no contact with Maria Guadalupe Aveles. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Aviles. Aveles.
Could I say something though?
Sure.
Oh. Well, because my mother-in-law, we do have a lot of contact with each other about it. So we have to contact each other. Because I'm not supposed to have contact with her, my ex-husband.
Oh, for kid exchange.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to find somebody else.
I'll talk to him about that.
All right, thank you. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
No, Your Honor.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. And counsel, I believe I gave you a copy last time. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, from here on out, everything that you do in your life, there are two questions you should ask yourself before doing them. Is this something that could result in me going to prison for life? If the answer is yes, don't do it. The other question you should ask yourself, is this something that may result in me going to prison for the rest of my life? If the answer is yes, don't do it. Do you understand?
I do understand.
I take no joy or pleasure in sending the people to prison. But if it's warranted, I will. And your attorney will tell you I've sent people to prison before. So you have children.
Yes.
You need to look out for them. All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so now we're going to her next appearance where she's back in front of Judge Boyd 11 months later. This time she's got no Louis Vuitton, she's in all blue and not by choice either. Last time she walked in with that designer bag, it was like a fashion show. Meanwhile, she was literally looking at life in prison, like it just doesn't make sense. Like, I really don't know what the plan was there. Show off one last time before catching a sentence, maybe? Anyway, since then, she failed to sign her TAP agreement, which basically means she goes in treatment, so instead of going to prison, she would just go to in treatment, but she failed to sign that, so now she's back in front of the judge here. And basically, in the court's words, that kind of just looks like she's begging to be thrown in jail. I mean, some states treat that as a full violation, meaning they can hit you with even more time just for that. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into this next part here because yeah, she is definitely looking at some prison time now.
23 CR 2172, State of Texas versus Satara Portillo. Could I have the parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
The attorney of record is Joanne de Hoyos. Joseph Statesman standing in. Ms. Portillo, will you give this court permission for me to do this in place of Ms. de Hoyos?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Portillo, did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Satari B. Portillo who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023, CR 2172, for the offense of possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on July 27, 2023 for a period of 8 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violating condition number 35, on or about the 25th day of March 2024 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Satara P. who then and there failed to follow the TAP recommendations to include inpatient as directed by the court in violation of condition number 35.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Your Honor, state waives all the violations.
Any objection